Hey you guys, so I had this message that positive thinking brings success. The crazy thing is I had did this reading for me, channeled it like 5 minutes ago, and I couldn't freaking remember the other part of, the mantra or the quote. And I was like, wow, I love that. Positive thinking brings success. So tell me why when I looked over, success was literally on the back of the freaking deck. This is your confirmation that if you've been having trouble trusting in synchronicities and everything like that, positive thinking. Right now, I see two kittens. I see a kitten and I see a cat. The other day, I seen two kittens. That's when my dog is acting crazy. Jonesy. Wow. So one cat is like this sunshine looking color, orange looking color. Jonesy, hold on. Anywho, cats could be significant. The color black, the color white, sunshine. The number 2 can really be significant. You can see a lot of things coming in the form of 2s or whatever the case may be. Maybe balance or duality could be significant. So positive thinking brings success. This is how you can change your world. First, you have to heal your mind. 4 of Swords energy. Okay, you have to heal your mind. A lot of ways that you can heal your mind is positive thinking. I'm also getting the energy that you have to leave things in God's hands. A way to leave things in God's hands is, yes, faith. Faith is extremely important. Names with Faye could be significant. Faith Evans could be significant. Faye, or whatever the case may be. 143, 144 on the clock. A lot of you guys may even be still holding on emotionally to a lot of things that push you into a despaired energy. Okay, so like I said, this is from messages that I pulled personally for myself. So if you're seeing this message is for you. Okay, there is inner work that needs to be done. Okay, you're in this energy of hermit mode. So this is a time of solitude. That doesn't necessarily mean you can't have a social life or whatever the case may be, but this is basically a time to hone in, get into your solitude, and do the work. That may include inner child healing, shadow work, chakra healing, okay, whatever the case may be. There's a lot of doubt wounds that could be going on, so maybe insecurities, possibly all in one. I thought I seen a police car or a cop car, so cars that are kind of rigged, or not rigged, but basically built up with like more than, like, not the average vehicle. Like it has like a lot of stuff on it. If you see a cop car, it has certain things in the front to probably child. So with that being said, I'm getting this energy of upgrade. So you may be coming into an upgrade, whether that's in a physical matter, meaning the things in your life is going to upgrade, like your money, your stability, or house, home, whatever situation. I feel like in order for it to get to this point, 505 could be significant, 305 could be significant, horns could be significant, like the horns that you hear on cars or on a bike, or horns or alarms or sirens are very significant. 911. I feel like this 911 energy is keep getting pushed out because I feel like there's something that's clear as day to you, but that you may not be fully working on like you should. So for instance, you could be doing work in certain departments, or you could be allowing yourself to take a break and to get some rest. And I feel like a lot of you guys aren't doing certain things on purpose. It's like if you knew better, you would, do better. So confirmation, right? For some of you guys, I feel like this is not you purposely self-sabotaging. That this is you accidentally self-sabotaging. And don't get scared, don't get discouraged. If you feel like this message isn't for you, then go ahead and say, oh no, I'm not going to take that. But for others of you, pay attention, because you could literally be moving forward in your life in an angry manner, in a resentful manner, in a broken-hearted, despaired, filled with sorrow manner. That's self-sabotage. You're supposed to be happy. You're supposed to be at peace. You're supposed to be enjoying the fruits of your labor. And how are you going to do that? 420, significant angel number. How are you going to do that if on the inside you're not right? If mentally, emotionally, you're not right? Okay, so that's the energy. Got to get your mind right. All right, something about these old school prophetic, or whatever word, maybe you could be a prophet. Something is going on. I feel like you're very connected. You're very wise, and you're a being of light. understand that you may experience like this death and rebirth to the point to where you may have come across your darkness as well. You need to love all parts of yourself. Like, one minute you probably feel like you were this person that was very humanitarian and very giving and, you know, this and that, and you realize, oh, I was mistaught, but not on purpose. I was mistaught based on just my own awareness or how I grew up or what was explained to me or how I interpreted it. Like, that's why I'm getting this energy of you're always growing throughout your existence, that there's like, I created this quote that there's no finish line to growth. But like I said, I'm not here to project on you. This is just my own page, me flowing, me speaking. So you can, by all means, just stick with your own personal beliefs. But I also had channeled something earlier as well about how little do we know we're all projecting on one another. Like, but that's another story. I'm gonna just keep it like, I'm gonna just get back to what I was saying. 555 is also significant. 155. I feel like there's a lot of change going on, and there's a lot of changes that are coming, and there's a lot of change that needs to happen. So when it comes to the change on your part, everything else that's outside of yourself, you just leave it to God. Okay? But the things that you can tend to and work on, which is yourself, at this moment, 611, 511, 411, do that. Even if you want to get a mentor, even if you want to do this and do, because I promise you, choices are why we have blessings, lessons, and experiences. Okay? That's why we're able to move. That's why we're able to do this. So, of course, the universe doesn't want to be stingy with certain things, because that's how life happens. That's how life gets created. Action, like things happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm also seeing the Home Depot. I'm telling you, some of y'all are about to get a home. You're about to learn how to build a home, or some of you guys should learn how to build a home. All right, we got liberty across the way, which is this energy of freedom. You are free. Okay? I'm telling you. You're free. But if the mind and the emotion, all of this is connected. Mind, body, soul, right? All of it is connected. So if that mind is all over the place, I'm guarantee your life is going to be all over the place. If emotionally it's all over the place, I guarantee your life is going to be all over the place. Okay? So if you want to get the finances balanced, if you want to get the chakras balanced, if you want to get your life back on track, you have to do the work. You have to do the healing work. And you have to be patient. It may take, for some of y'all, you probably feel like you've been on this journey for like several years. But I'm telling you, you have to be patient with yourself. And you have to know that the seeds that you are planting is getting you somewhere. Like the work that you did before, that meditation that you did, that you felt like it's not really working anymore. Like whatever it is, know that the work that you are doing, the seeds that you are planting, the improvement that you are doing upon yourself, especially if it's every day, know that it is working. It is getting you somewhere. I promise you're going to start seeing it soon. All right. Roses could be significant. This says, still I rise. Okay. Regardless of all the hardship, regardless of all the pain, still you rise. There was a lot of things that defeated you in life that was possibly meant to take you out. And guess what? That's how strong you are. But you got to put down that warrior badge, that soldier badge. Once a soldier, always a soldier, right? But you don't have to do that no more. You've been through the battles. You've been through all of these things. And the thing is, triumph, the chariot. You got through it. You stood your ground. 7 of Wands. Okay? So you've been resilient. You've been constantly doing the work. You've been going through things back and forth for several years, while you also trying to make a living, pay your bills on time. If you have dependents, tend to your dependents, or whatever the case may be. I promise you, this, instead of looking at these things in the worst way, look at it as it brought lessons. It brought, now you know better. Now for when you have your own kids or whatever the case may be, you won't teach them the same things that were taught to you, because whatever exists to you, that's what exists to you. But now, since you went through a stage to where you had to do things on your own and experience things on your own and this and that, it wasn't word of mouth that helped you learn. It was based on your own experiences, which creates knowing instead of belief. But at the same time, I'm not going to say that either, because my beliefs change from time to time. I would say this is your confirmation to get into astrology, because astrology really helped me put a cap on certain things that I didn't know the name of. Like, I'm thinking that it's probably like a not so good thing, or I need to work on this. Whole time it's words for these things. Whole time it's you being an earth angel or this and that, rather than, oh yeah, you big on people pleasing, you da-da. Like, you know. But anyways, this video has to end soon, so I'm just gonna end the message here. It's plenty much more to say, but like I said, you have all the information that you need and resources that you need.